Greetings, gamers! Welcome back to Spectre Knight, and my game, Specter of Torment! Today, we are doing amazing things in the world of Shovel Knight.
This is so tormenting to listen to.
Quiet! First things first, we're gonna buy us a wisp.
Hey! I missed you! Oh, you missed a wisp, Jess!
Whatever, woman, give
and
me power!
And I missed you too, Specty!
I'm not into ghouls. Get it? You're a ghoul!
But I don't have cooties, Specty!
You lost me. Never mind.
I don't know. I really tried. This is my ad-lib.
Well then, puppet, out with it. Where shall I send you next?
Can I start over? Oh, we already started playing.
We're going to Iron Whale. You sure you want to go to the Iron Whale, underling? Yes!
Why does he have to put a jab like that in every time?
That guy. Baz. Yeah! Am I late? This is a night meeting, and we get to pick our awesome powers? I want lightning!
Look at his little hair blowing in the wind.
He's supposed to be the Castlevania guy.
Smurf, dude.
Oh, come on! Wait! Can you see my righteous whip when I have a helmet? I'm a size, large! Yeah. So, no one's impressed. Out now, you buffoon!
Aww.
But get lost! But I had my entrance moves planned and everything. It was so cool. You know, for an order of evil knights, you guys are really mean. I just wanted to be the main event. I could cry.
Aww.
You haven't seen the last of Baz.
Poor Baz. He needs a hug.
We should really get some bars for them windows. Yes.
To keep the Bazes out.
So my apprentice won't talk to me. Well then, puppet, out with it.
Wow, he didn't even respond to you.
Coffee or tea? Now, remember how painful the water stages were originally in Shovel Knight? Just to make people feel that love of Mega Man water levels.
Oh.
That's why they did it.
Wait, I forgot. Did Shovel Knight drown in the water or no?
No, he went in the water.
Oh, okay, man, it's been a while.
Well, I mean, the game came out in 2014, hon.
Really?
Yep.
Wow, it feels like it just came out last year.
No, that was Plague Knight. Although, Plague Knight came out in 2015, right at the end. So early. We were doing that November of 2015 until about probably January 2016. If I remember correctly. Although, I was actually looking at our playlist, we did not finish all the Plague Knight thumbs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Nope.
We didn't finish all the Plague Knight what?
Thumbnail designs.
Really?
It stops after episode 8. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
No!
Alright, well I guess I should correct that.
I found the original thumb template design thing.
Yeah, I mean, you could put the right ones on there.
I could do that.
I guess I could do it while I'm sitting around. Well...
Good times!
Yeah, I mean, like, some of our old series, like Kirby's Epic Yarn and stuff, don't have any thumbnails at all.
Interesting. Uh-oh.
Yet they still have hundreds and hundreds of thousands of views.
It makes no sense, the internet. If you work hard, you get no views. If you don't work hard, you get views. It makes no sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
So, I mean, for an overachiever, the internet is a bad thing.
Have you ever looked at a video and, like, the video is terrible, it only has negative comments, and nobody wants to watch it yet it has hundreds of thousands of views?
I'm known as the guy who has, like, 2 million views on his Mario Galaxy review, and I said... Annual happens every 100 years?
Oh yeah, you said annual every 100 years, on there. You meant to say centennial.
Yeah.
But you just made a mistake and, like, it's in, everyone is saying it in the comments.
Or about how the one where I misspelled, like, the Legend of Zelda review, like in my opening to Ocarina of Time?
Oh my god.
Or how about that time I did my Batman Begins, like, quiet voice, like, "Hey gamers, what's happening?
I like that.
I'm the Dark Knight." But I was like 22, so my voice wasn't that deep, so it just sounded like really weird and cringy.
I think you sounded cute.
I can't even watch my old stuff.
Oh my gosh, you got a stingray?
There are some YouTubers that, especially if they're reviewers, they actually erase their old works because they don't believe it's up to the same par as their current stuff. I can't erase them because, I mean, I made them, they're done, and
like,
I can never revisit them because it's already over in my head. So, that's the joys of ADD! Once something is complete. That's why I'm surprised that we can keep our Shovel Knight series so lively, because these areas are, like, etched into our brains. Like, we've been here time and time again, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I vaguely remember them, but it's been a while. You forget, I have movie amnesia, so...
Oh, that's right, 51st States Mind.
A lot of this just appears new to me. I'm like,
Lucky.
whoa,
I have to really... I have to sell it. I have to be like, wow, I've never seen this, Wade.
Yes, they have.
This looks familiar.
They had those pink eels before.
I'm dead.
Well, I'm always,
See, this is why we need an uppercut ability. Dang it.
No!
No, I'm gonna die anyway because there's no way to reset the level. See?
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna die.
Maybe if you go back up. Here, just die.
Death was the only answer. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of checkpoints.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be a long level. I can tell.
Is that supposed to be like the sun glowing from the top there, or just light shining in or something?
It's supposed to be the sun.
Oh, okay.
Although if this was a 16-bit game, like Super Nintendo, then the sun would be glistening, but for an NES game, which is what this was supposed to be, you know, modeled after, it would be like a still image.
Those things are so cute.
Although, I'm telling you right now that no NES game would look quite like this.
I know. They said that they modeled it like an NES game, but they also used, like... Wait, they mainly used the color palette of an NES game, but they also there were a few things they did that an NES game would not be able to do.
There's a lot of Super Nintendo tricks in this.
Yeah.
And Genesis.
There we go.
But I lost all that loot!
I'm sorry.
No! It's fine.
This is such an addicting song. I keep forgetting this isn't, like, I keep thinking this is like Mega Man or something, but it's not.
It's Vert.
I know, it sounds great.
Vert is amazing!
I mean, I think actually composing music for video games is sometimes even harder. Because you have to make a tune that is so catchy that you don't mind listening to it over and over and over again. Most songs you would not want to listen to over and over again. But video game music is so catchy that you can listen to it again and again. Like, even when my piano lessons and stuff, some of my teachers that don't even know anything about video games, like that book of Zelda music and stuff that you got me, that I was learning some of it, when I would play some of those tunes, like, the teachers would just stop and they'd be like, oh my gosh, I've never heard that. And they would be like, that is so catchy, what is that? It's like, oh, this is a video game? So, like, it's not just people who play games that notice it, it's actual musicians that are like, whoa, what is this?
Indeed.
Yeah.
So here's an item we haven't used in our series yet. This is a cool shield that prevents, like, smaller enemies from knocking you over.
Yeah, oh, this fish, oh my god.
Yeah, you remember this guy?
I hate these fish.
Survive, survive, survive! Yes!
Lamprey or something.
See, that's why I love that cloak. That's why that cloak is da bomb.
It's the teeth of the fish that really bother me. And the fact that it can see you in the dark.
But do you see why it's important to upgrade your powers in this? Because if I heal once, I get almost half my will back.
Oh, right. Yeah, definitely. The thing is, I have to say about your cloak power is this. If it was a hack, if you put in a hack, like a cheat code, then, you know, I could see why people would be like, oh, it's not fun because you're cheating. But if it's in the game, then it's not a cheat. It's not like...
I'm being strategic.
Yeah, it's like you're using a power because you're actually foregoing the other powers when you're using this one. You're deciding which one would work the best for you. Plus, you really like to look like Skeletor a little bit, so... But,
Oh, you
I
mean
mean,
this cloak?
it
Yeah.
makes sense to upgrade your character as much as possible. It's kind of stupid for people to go, oh, you shouldn't upgrade your character this much. It's like, but...
Oh, so I emailed Yacht Club. They asked me what I thought about the game, and I brought up the Skeletor thing.
Oh, yeah?
I said, I love the game, but you guys did one thing wrong, and I got a reply. And they were like, what didn't you like? I said, you didn't make the armor blue when you had the purple cape.
Yeah, what did they say?
And they just laughed.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I have no idea where this obsession with Skeletor came from. I mean, he's the bad guy, but he's fun.
You like...
I think he just represents, like, the craziness of the 80s in my mind, you know? I mean, up there in my head, I have Mr. T hanging out with Skeletor and the Gummy Bears, Voltron, the Thundercats.
He always had some kind of personality.
Yeah.
If you think about it, he was the one in the series that kind of got everything started. He always had something going on. He was like Pinky in the Brain. He always had some kind of
He was
plan.
very creative.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. If he didn't do something, there would be no episode.
But I don't like the villains of every series. I mean,
No.
nowadays I don't like rooting for the villains, but back then they were interesting, like characters like Cobra Commander and Skeletor and Megatron. I mean, they were villains, but they weren't like super evil villains. Now,
Yeah.
villains today, I mean, you know.
Well,
really.
didn't Skeletor actually try to be good once in a while, or no?
At Christmas?
Yeah, at Christmas time.
What is Christmas?
The fact that he was able to be good at Christmas is really... It meant a lot, I mean.
I remember that story was so good, like the Christmas episode, that a lot of churches would use it as like a Sunday school lesson.
Wow.
Because it talked about, like, you know, the true meaning of Christmas and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Which you won't find people talking about anymore.
I know. I mean, like, I keep thinking, like, in the future, people will be, like, trying to figure out why we celebrated Christmas. They'll, like, watch that episode
So,
to figure it out.
I have a weird question.
historical
Like,
documents.
while we're on this, just for a few seconds, are they still showing the Charlie Brown Christmas on, like, CBS and ABC, like, once a
They
year? Or
show it on something, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's a great... Yeah.
It's good. So, another thing that I told them, because I actually got to write like a little list of things that I liked. I really enjoy the fact that you can kind of like Prince of Persia up the walls. Like, have you noticed that Spectre Knight has the ability to run up the side of the wall? Like a,
Yeah, how
a
can I
ninja?
not notice that? That's
Yeah.
pretty awesome. I mean, I probably should have commented on that, because it's actually pretty cool. I don't know how long he can run up the walls, though. It looks like just for a certain few steps.
Well,
and
he
then-
Jackie Chan's the walls for a little bit, and then...
Yeah, he can't run up the entire side.
See, I mean, if you want to make this easier, you just use the time stop ability, but if you're used to the speed of the game, then you won't have any issues with it. Mm-hmm. All that, and we missed the Red Skull, but this time, it's happening! Yeah!
Yay, you did it! You got your money back.
Yeah, but you never
Red
truly
Skull.
get it all back. You get it kind of back.
Oh, you get like 70% of it back, or 50.
More or less. Yeah. Checkpoint.
Yeah.
I love the nice little nuance touches, though. Like, he has to eat rotten food in order
I
to be healed.
know. That's hilarious.
Very creative. Oops.
Yep. No, I am really loving it a lot. I really hope... I mean, I wonder how many people are actually playing this right now. I really hope that it sells really well, so...
But I want a sequel. I think it's been long enough that we should get a Shovel Knight 2. And I remember when we were talking to them, I said, what would you guys do? Would you go N64 route? Mm-hmm. And they were kind of like, we would love to do that, but we don't have the budget for that. They said it would probably be a Super Nintendo game.
Oh, cool.
So.
That would be awesome.
Oh.
You wouldn't want an NES one again, or...
No. I would want... It wouldn't be uncommon, like, you know, the
for
type
the
of
sequel
style.
to be Super
exactly.
Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Because think about it, there were 2 Zelda games on the NES, and then the third one came out on the Super Nintendo.
I mean, one thing I really like about Yacht Club is they really put their heart into it. It's almost
you can tell.
It's almost like they make the game to make like the best game they could possibly make, and then whatever money they make after that, it doesn't really matter. It's just, it's about like the game itself. Like they're worrying about how cool the game could be.
But at the same time, you can feel like the trolliness aspect of it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they just throw some stuff in there. They had fun, you know.
Oh, totally. Okay, that was awesome. Did you see what happened?
What?
The anchor came down and took care of the big fish.
Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's so cool that I remember actually meeting Aaron and some people from there who actually did the art, and I can just think of like the people I know who actually worked on this and designed certain parts of it.
That's kind of exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so cool because when you see the different characters and the images and the music, it's like I think of the faces of the people that we actually met, and it's like, wow. Thinking that those people actually made this is just amazing.
Sadness.
It's something that you don't get like when you go to PAX and you visit the big companies like, you know, WB, Ubisoft, Disney, everybody like that. You can't really meet the actual people who design certain aspects, but when we were able to meet Yacht Club, we were actually able to meet pretty much everyone who worked on it.
That is why indies are amazing. Although now, what they call people who are on the Switch, they call them nindies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, our cat's doing something over there, I guess.
I hope so.
I can go check it out if you want.
No, I'm okay.
I'll go check it out. I'll be right back.
Okay, I guess that's code word for I'm a little weirded out, but mostly okay. So, as you can see, people... It's not creepy! I'm waiting for the whole Majora's Mask thing. I don't get that. I don't get that analogy still. I mean, we're almost done with the game, and they're still talking about, like, the Majora's Mask aspect and all their promotional stuff. It's like the indies version of Majora's Mask. It's like, not seeing it. I mean...
Yeah, that's just the...
Link didn't have, like, a horrible curse that he was trying to break, like Spectre Knight is.
There is air blowing from the vents, and it's making the little things hit against each other out the window.
Ah.
So there's...
Creepy.
And also Zelda is guarding... Oh, she's also hitting the window. So, with her paw.
Trying to get this anchor to destroy that fish.
There are no ninjas. That's actually just Zelda.
That's one way to take care of a fish. There's other fish that's bugging you.
Fish out of water.
And that should be our last checkpoint until we actually...
Yep, she ripped off a part of the window.
I hate when she does that.
Our cat's going crazy.
Our cat's always insane.
I would love to make a video game of Zelda the cat where she just runs around and, like, springs off all the walls. It's like, oh my gosh.
In the 90s, you could have made a crazy platformer like that. Probably.
Yeah, I just can't even... I couldn't even do all the moves that Zelda can do. I couldn't even put them into a game, because she can bounce it. I can't believe when we took her to the little ER emergency room for cats, that the lady there kept, like, gushing over how cute she was and how much she wanted to take her home. And I was like, oh no, she's mine. But then I was thinking, like, how much do you want to take her home? Because I was like,
You would sell the kitten?
I don't know. It's like, she's crazy.
My kitten?
I just don't know how she'll ever live up to her name Zelda. Zelda's peaceful and, like, normal and, like, she has it.
Well, she could be the warrior version of Zelda.
I don't know. She's either... It feels like she's Impa or Midna.
She's Impa?
Even Impa is, like, more stable than Zelda is. Our cat.
Did you see all the gold that's underneath?
Oh,
It's
wow.
a lot of gold. This guy has, like, an obsession with gold. More than Scrooge McDuck. I just brought my ship to the surface, and already I find a beggar on board. Oh, wait, he was Bane. Now I remember.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not here for a handout. Instead, I bring a proposition.
Oh, yeah. He's
Here, I got this. Unrestricted salvage rights and a place as the Enchantress financer.
I will gladly spend gold to make gold, but how can I take your word that my investment would be secure?
Our deals go far beyond words. Behold, a glimpse of the power she commands.
Very well, beat me or I will break you.
Let's see how you deal with time-stopping powers.
Yeah, that
sort
is
of.
a tremendous amount of gold. Well, it makes sense. I mean, there's tons of gold on the bottom of the ocean.
But he doesn't have that much gold when you fight him again. That's because they use all his gold for their army.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how he can be so cool with that.
That's interesting. So he really doesn't have all this gold?
Not that much.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna have to find a way to fix that now. Great!
Yeah, she took off some of the blinds.
Dumb cat.
Reminds me of another cat that used to do that.
Not as much.
Yeah, not as much.
Reminiscing time. Ooh, more story. Ooh, he didn't look good. I'm dying.
Uh-oh, the Enchantress.
Halt! Who goes there? I can see something in the distance.
You have sealed your fate. Your friend has fallen, and your own life is forfeit. Unless you do as I command, I shall grant you a reprieve from certain death and give you great power. Power!
I
sorry.
gather I don't have a choice then. Fine. I'm listening. You have my attention.
Ho! You will gather me a grand army!
Ho ho, really?
It said ho ho ho. The knights of this land will bow before me. You will bring them here, and I will have a fearsome order.
If that is your price, then so be it. Ugh. Oh,
I'll do. There. Whoa, she's gonna give him a sight.
and thus I was reborn.
Whoa.
Wait, what happened to my voice? I was cool once. Curse you!
Yes, and I will take your voice for myself and give you this one.
What is this? It's a very nice watch.
I bind you with this enchanted locket.
Wait, what?
Have fun! When 8 knights kneel before me, it will gain the power to restore life.
But can it tell time?
Not very well.
I will do as you wish for now.
Wait, that means he never got the 8 knights. Yes, go now, my Spectre Knight, and sow fear throughout the Empire!
Oh, your Empress is funny.
Thank you.
Yeah, he must never gotten the 8 knights.
Wow, he was stuck as a wraith forever.
Yes, but anyway, guys and gals, that does it for this episode. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe it. And check out our other Switch games and playlists and Zelda and all that other stuff. God bless and happy gaming.
See ya!